Glad to get out here and exercise. Again, this bike doesn't, it's a pretty good hill, but it doesn't like going up hills as much as the deer does, that's for sure. So I was poking around with my car trying to find that trail, and I found it. I just don't know where it originates from. So we're probably going to backtrack this trail just so I know where it goes. I don't know these neighborhoods at all, but I did drive down here in a car the other day. So the one thing about, because I was coming up a hill there and I had to stop for that car going by. The one thing that's a pain in the neck on these bikes is when you hit the throttle and you're on a hill like that, because you kind of want to use the throttle to get going, but you're on the brakes so that you're not rolling back down the hill, and makes it a little challenging. Okay, we're coming up on where this trail is somewhere here. Hopefully I can get to it from here down to it. Like I said, I just don't know where it originates from. I'm not even sure this is the trail that is where I'm going. So that trail is on the other side of that fence there. And it kind of looks like I can get down it from here. So we're going to be going the other way, but I just want to see where this thing goes. This is all new pavement though, so it's making its way towards the airport, let's put it that way. This is nice. How you doing? Somebody finally said hi. Wow, this goes down a lot farther than I thought it did. This got to be down by the, this is going right back to the airport, so this thing may get done sooner than I think. It must originate at the, somewhere around the post office. Trying to look around, see where the heck I am here. Oh yeah, this is nice. I think this may be the old railroad bridge they were talking about. This is not where I expected at all. They got the stacks of railroad ties over there. You're waiting for somebody to pick them up. How you doing? All right. Yeah, this is not what I thought at all. So they're not going to, so it's totally in a different spot. They're not going to go around the airport where I thought. And yeah, this trail is a lot closer to being done, that's for sure. That's pretty cool. So we'll go down the other end now and find out where it is. So if this is the right trail, this is going to go through a couple more towns too. So I'm excited. Found another trail. Should be a good one for the wife too, to bring her down here. Yeah, this has definitely got to be an old railroad bridge. I know they said there was one they were restoring. This has got to be it. I did not think they were this advanced into this trail, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm really happy with, just went off a bump there, and the batteries are doing better than they used to be doing. They used to bang around a lot more on the back of the bike there. So there's another, they can get on the trail there too, right by the post office. Interesting. That one's closed though. They've got a gate across that one. I wonder how long these railings will stay up there before they start tagging them, for crying out loud. I mean, look at the side of this building. the backside of Walmart. So we've been out here an hour 13, so still got some time on this camera. They were recently moving this loom around, so. Some old railroad tracks sitting over there. Probably took them off here or something. They had the drawing all over the road here, the spray bombs. So yeah, the rail trail is like a, I don't know, 2.5, 3 hour trip, something like that. Cut that thing down into two 30-minute videos. That's how much I cut out of that thing. How you doing? Got some little benches here. This is got to be the pond that my buddy was telling me about, Nuts Pond or something like that. I got 2 paths here. Like I said, I got one of these goes across the old railroad trestle, across the highway. So to get on the other side of the highway, that's where we're going to be going. I guess the good thing about this trail is there ain't too many people on it. Oh, just the rain took out this piece here. I'll do some repair work here. Bike route. Where am I here? All right, I do know where I am, and I'm assuming that I can still ride down this, what I would call a sidewalk, and hopefully I don't get yelled at. So, I think I've got to cross the road here. It kind of looks like it goes that way. The seats are pretty high on this thing. That's why I was struggling a little bit. It was an awkward position on the bike here. So this looks like it's going to turn into a dirt trail here. No, I'm not sure. I'm thinking this is part of it. Is it? Looks like it goes down on Main Road here at some point. This is not what I expected, so considering the railroad ties are still in here, this is going to be pretty rough. Might be time to get back out on the road here. Yeah, definitely the railroad ties are still in here, guys. It's not somewhere I'd take my wife. And it's getting worse, not better. Probably going to cut this out of the video. A lot of construction debris here. Hopefully we don't get a flat tire. Definitely not going down there. That's gonna knock the pass up again. So I'm sure they're gonna tie all that thing in at some point. And we're gonna go right down to the main road here. This is the city, guys. I got a bike lane now. That's a big plus. So I'm pretty sure I went by where that bridge would have been at this point. So I'm going to try to get across this road here at some point, which may be right after this car. I'm going to hit this road here. I'm just exploring, guys, so Another railroad track there, but it looks like it's well used, so I think I am going to try to get on that road though. But it may be easier to continue on down here. You know, you see all kinds of weird things when you get down in the city. So this, over by the stadium, there's a bridge that crosses the highway. That's what I'm trying to get to. Just don't know where it is. So I don't want to give up on this quest, because I really would like to find this thing. Let's go see where this road goes. Well, we're gonna go down here. Figure out where the heck this is. Oh, by the Elliott Hospital. And this looks like a parking garage here. But I want to see what this is down here. Just some sort of a path. Where does it go? The train's right over there. Where the heck is this bridge, guys? Well, how do you like being lost in the city with me? The train, guys. So this will be interesting. Chopping up this video. I'm a little disappointed. I know that this thing is down here somewhere. Just not finding it. At least I got all these batteries today. This is one of the reasons why I batteried this thing up. I didn't want to have to be worrying about batteries. So we're at 27 miles now. I saw the guy in a truck there and was doing me a favor and waiting for me. He knew I wanted to go straight across. Thank you, sir. So again, I'm as lost as you guys are, guys. That's okay, we're lost together. I know there's a train stop down further, yeah. Merrimack River, so we might be getting close here, guys. There's no motor vehicles. Does that include me? Assuming they're building apartments or something, condos there. I kind of know where I am now. That's a little island out there. The homeless had an encampment out there one year. They threw them all out of there, though. Their car sitting back there facing me. No, I love that. So. Purposely slowed down so he'd go by me. Nice roads, huh, guys? Sooner or later, I'm going to see something I recognize and I'll know where I am. Yeah, definitely a city ride today. I think this is where we came out. It is where we came out. We're back to the railroad tracks here. I knew sooner or later I'd find out where I'm going. Yeah, we had some massive rains up here. I'm sure that's what knocked that out. It's like a baseball field or something over there. Can't see it now, but well, I'm glad I know this is there. Here. Kinda was hoping it hooked in with the other side, but it doesn't. So this is, you know, like I said, the electric bike here. This is the cargo bike. And I don't travel with cargo, but this thing's quite a bike. I like it. So I had two electric bikes. Talking to this guy on Facebook, I think it was, and he's like, oh man, because I just got they had just come out. It's like, I just got that cargo bike. And I had no interest in the cargo bike at all. You know, I don't know, it's long and I wasn't going to travel with cargo. But he's like, oh man, this freaking bike is fast. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the fastest bike they make. And I agree. We'll see what this XP can do, assuming it's going to be pretty darn good too. I think a lot of people that would walk in here look like the first time they've been down here, so probably is. I gotta figure out where I'm going when I get to the end down here. I want to get back to a certain, I know how to get home, but I want to get back to a different place, so gotta think about this. Now these are bigger timbers over here on the side. They must have had to do with this bridge. I had to see people out walking around now. You know, last week, crazy. I drove right by here last week and just noticed something. It's a problem when you're running with all these cameras. You got to check them once in a while. So yeah, the ride I did, one of the cameras was out, the camera right here. You know, the funny thing was, flashed the whole time. I don't know what's wrong. That's why I switched cameras this time. I put a different camera on here. Same GoPro, but different. They're both 9s. But I'm probably going to buy another DJI in the spring and run that instead of these GoPros. I already got a guy that wants to buy one of my GoPros anyways, so we'll be doing that, I guess. So this is another part of the airport here. This is a end of one of these things. So this road used to go straight. They lengthened this field, so now it goes around it. And the funny thing was, this is kind of like swamp, and they filled it in and put a road here. No one knew what the hell they were doing, but we didn't know they were going to extend the field down either, so. We've been on the road for 2 hours, 2 minutes, 29 seconds. And that's my Garmin telling me all that information, so. Getting a pretty good workout today. My legs know it. Use my directionals again. Love those directionals, Dan. I'm gonna have to buy another set for my new bike coming. Been a nice day out. Weather-wise, not bad. So my quest was to find that rail trail, which we did, but I was trying to find the one that goes across the river. Gonna have to do some more poking around, I guess. So I can see it on the trail map, but they don't tell you how to get to it or anything. They don't tell you where to park. I don't know. You know, I subscribe to this thing. It doesn't cost me a lot. I think it's $35 for the year. It shows you where these trails are, but it doesn't tell you where to park or anything, which is stupid. So this has been a good ride, long ride. I like a good long ride. At 34 miles. I don't know, at this point I'm going to try to push it to 40, I guess. Alright, there's our stupid door to nowhere. Sure, they think it looks good. The city's got one too. there's a park, and it's got this big gate in the middle of the field. It's weird, but I think it's just meant to be there. It's probably part of some old structure that was there that they left there as I don't know. I should go by it someday, I guess, and take a look and see if there's a sign there. There probably is. Probably says I don't know, probably factory or something that burned down, or who knows. So I'm in 7th gear, past 4, so this thing's flying. We're keeping up 30 miles an hour anyways right now. And I'm pedaling, but I'm kind of ghost pedaling too, so. I'm gonna knock the pass down to 3 again. I had it knocked up there because we were moving. I keep forgetting to drop it back down. So this should settle out to about 25-ish and 3, because that's about what I do. So, of course, it makes a liar out of me. It goes down to 20, but we're also kind of going up a hill. iPhone, I have an iPhone, and it just did an update a while ago, and my wife says I couldn't track you. She goes, you're not out there anymore. So yeah, if you guys did that update on your iPhone, I don't know, about a month ago, and you had Find My on, yeah, it must have reset it, because both my wife's and my phone it wasn't on anymore. So just be aware of that, and turn it on if you want it. I know some people are paranoid about it, but I like to know where my wife is sometimes, and she likes to know where I am when I'm on the bike. And I'll get home, she'll go, oh, I see you were in, this town and that town. Yep. So she keeps an eye on me because she loves me. I wanted to go out yesterday on the bike, and she said, you know what? It's Christmas. All the drunks are out there. So she's right. Even if you only had a couple drinks or whatever, and you misjudge where I am on the side of the road and you sideswipe me, it could hurt. So this bike's sitting at 621 miles right now. Pretty nice place here. I have no idea about what this thing was put here for, whether they use it on a mill. It's definitely damming up the reservoir though, but somehow I think there was another purpose for it, because there's quite a waterfall over here, and no sense of wasting that power, let's put it that way. Let's see if I can get a peek at this waterfall over here. Not waterfall, but yeah, I guess it is a waterfall. So we're at 36 miles right now. Like I said, I'm going to try to push it out, I think, to 40 miles. We'll do a 40 miler today. E-bikers. I waved. They didn't wave back. I did the ride that dropped on this Saturday. I was coming up this hill on it, and there was dirt on the road from the tractor. But I think I was on a little bit faster bike there too. But I got this thing down past 3, and just cruising up the hill. I'm gonna knock my gloves up here a little bit. Run them on the red for a while. I figures we had them on. Had 2 different colors actually, so I had one in green and one in blue, and I know the blue one, and one of my hands are feeling cold there, because the blue is definitely cooler. I can feel them warming up now. My vest, again, ain't nothing wrong with my chest area. My legs are pretty warm today. Feet aren't bad. They're a little cold, but not bad. But again, I've been out here for 2.5 hours now. And 37 miles, 37 and a half. And my battery meter, if you can see it, is full. So I'm glad you guys get to experience the expedition today. Like I said, I love this bike. Oh man, I love too many bikes. My wife, I told her, yeah, I said I ordered another bike. She's like, of course you did. I said, well, it was on sale. Right, it's on sale, you gotta buy it. Figures, I could have gone right across the other side, but I'm going this way this time. Again, like I said, the other way goes to my house, but I'm trying to push out this thing. Gotta get at least 40 miles. We'll do that easily. Even if we went back to the house, we'd do 40 miles. We're at 38, almost 39 miles now. How many of you guys out there do this kind of mileage when you ride your bike? Just curious. Leave a comment. Let me know how many miles you do. Like I said, usually my minimum ride's about 22 miles when I go out. I mean, all summer long I'm doing 22, 32. There's different routes I take. The weekends, and that's during when I get home from work. So during the weekends I do longer ones. So like today, this is the opposite way of what we normally do. So what time is it? 3:19. So I think I said it was 4 something, sun's supposedly down. Like 4:12 or something. It was pretty early today. At some point, I forget when, we'll be going the other direction, so we'll start heading towards summer. But let's face it, we haven't even got to winter yet, so. There's another bright yellow guy over here. Looks like he's on a acoustic bike. How you doing? I want to give a shout out to one of my subscribers. I don't know what her name is, but it's Patty. So shout out to Patty. I mean, I don't have very many females, and she always watches my videos, so I'm sure she'll watch this one. So this one's a shout out to you, Patty. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know. Why women don't want to watch this. I don't know why guys want to watch it, I guess. But, I got 99%, literally 99% males subscribers and 1% women. And to be perfectly honest, most of the women, I work with 2 of them, my 2 sisters. I don't know. I mean, they go out and e-bike, but they just probably... they want to do it, and don't want to listen to it, and I get that, I guess. I don't know. I enjoy watching. Okay, I got on today. I watched Russ's ride. He rode around. I listened to him ride around. E-Bike Nation, he usually comes out, but nothing from him today. He must be doing some family thing or something. So, Dan, I hope you're enjoying yourself today. You've been quiet. Of course, I haven't looked at my phone in a while, so maybe you did drop a video. Yeah, so I watched Russ's ride today. Richard from E-Bike Reviews, he did a short video to talk about me. Thank you, Richard, again. And he said he may put another one out today, so he might have put one out. I don't know. Richard, the other Richard from Louisiana, which is Rip One Outdoors, and he put out a video yesterday that I watched, and nothing today that I know about. But I took off early today too, so this is a good hill. This is the hill that I do so the Magicycle, I actually I'm in first gear, and my first gear is a 34. And we're doing 8 miles an hour, and I'm in past 5. But this is a pretty good hill. I was going to say I should bust out my phone and find out what the angle is of the phone, because I do have a app that will read it. If I ever start doing reviews on bikes, I'll definitely get it out so that we know what we're talking about degree-wise. Yeah, this motorcycle went up this hill at, I don't know, 10 miles an hour or something, and I think I did it with the throttle, so. That bike definitely climbs better than this one does. But this one's faster, so I'll take faster over climbing. I'll put up with the hills once in a while. It's not like it doesn't go up them, it just goes up slower. So we're at 41.3 miles, so we hit our 40 mark. And the battery is starting to finally go down, but we're climbing these hills too, so we'll probably go back up once we stop climbing these hills. The last time I came this way was on the Magicycle. We went off to the right, we drove around the hospital, and it started raining. But that was a day that I knew it was going to rain, and I was trying to beat the rain, and I got a good ride in, actually, so I was happy with that. So I took off there. I'm in a lane that goes straight or turn. I always check my mirror, make sure the guy in back of me is not trying to turn, so. You always got to drive defensively. I know Dan from E-Bike Nation is always trying to stress that, you know. 'Cause I feel like I'm in my car, catching all the red lights. Problem is, we're going to build up some cars here, and then I got to get over to the left-hand side, so now I got a clear shot at it. Love those directionals, Dan. So we're at 20, almost 29 miles an hour. Goes back to my, you gotta play in traffic, gotta go fast. So now when I say, you know, I live in the city, you'll know that I don't live in the city end of it, so. Hopefully that car over there sets this lane off. It probably won't. If I don't get a car here, I probably won't be able to go. I'm not going to get a car here, and I'm not going to get to go. So, hon, this is why I got to run lights sometimes, just so you know. No, I am going to take advantage of this in 1 second. We're going to be at about 43 miles by the time I get home. And I probably will not charge this battery up on this bike at all until I have another time that I'm definitely going to ride it. That way there, all 4 of these batteries will be down to their 70% roughly. I know I did the other ride. I said I wasn't going to charge them, and then I said, no, I want to charge them because I want to take this bike out at least one more time, try these new, this new way that I'm doing the batteries here, and I'm loving that, guys. I got to tell you that. So let's see. I'm going to hit the throttle. And we're already halfway up the hill though, but see how this bike does on the hill. I'm actually at 13 miles an hour, 12 miles an hour. I don't know. It's hard to tell because I didn't start at the bottom. So yeah, we're at 43, it'll be 43.2 by the time I get home. All right, guys, we're gonna call it quits here, and thanks for coming along today, and hit that subscribe button, guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know how many miles you guys average when you go out. So you have a good night, day, whatever it is for you. Thanks. Bye.